Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders.
Welcome, your 2026 Washington Commanders.
On one sideline, a familiar face here. It's head coach Sean McVay. Cut his teeth over 7 years in Washington, D.C. as an offensive assistant and then coordinator before getting his chance with the Rams. His guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Commanders. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're off and running from Landover. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to one of the league's all-time leading passers. Captured his first MVP award last season. It's Matthew Stafford.
Within the overall story of this game, Kate, this right here is your main battle. Him leading one of the league's best offenses, facing one of the best defenses. Nearly they're equal statistically. As a QB, this is where you know the separation has got to be in your preparation.
We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. 8 catches, totaling 160 yards and a touchdown. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4. Stafford. He put everything he's got behind it. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Stafford to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down for Stafford. And now not far from reaching the 2,500-yard mark as far as passing is concerned for the season. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell. Just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work, too.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. This one had no chance, hitting well behind that line. Brings up 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They go counter. It's Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 16 carries, 93 yards and a touchdown. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Nix. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the...
Sanders saw something different, and they're letting him know the challenge flag is out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On 3rd down, here's Tootin. Gets the first inside the 45, and he's all the way down to the 36. Give him 24 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. Now, you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting you guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
13 yards.
Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal. Here's Tootin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he did go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Allen has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. Third and goal, here's Nix. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Going for it on 4th. Nix. And the defender comes away with it.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
The Rams set to go back on offense. November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finds him over the middle. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stafford on 1st and 10. And getting word from our statistician Luke Segrist, Brock, that he's now up over 2,500 passing yards this season after that last completion. He'll get this one. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Commanders make the recovery.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the
take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. We put a receiver in motion left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. It is knocked down at the line. One of those big uglies up front. Got his hand on it at just the right moment. It's going to force third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Rams.
Complete to DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Commanders, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Commanders have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Nix. Lofts it deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Tootin gets it from the gun. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. And he managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the first down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was. And I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that second level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get started.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Going on 4th. Here's Nix. He finds Worthy, complete. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker, so give him 9 on that play, and now a very manageable 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Tootin. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And it is a first down Washington. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future. And expect more to follow after that. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Man downfield, he's got it, it's Worthy. Nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
20 more yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
On the
line.
give, it's Tootin. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Nick's looking to throw. That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Here's Nix to throw. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to him. Now the Commanders moving quick in the hurry-up.
It's a loss of 9. Now 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Detroit Lions.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Nix off the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after a 2nd